Weekend insights for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network meteorologist Danielle Noyce here. This is what we're going to cover in this video. Below normal temperatures continue. An onshore flow means we're coolest at the coastline the next several days. Many of us will stay dry this weekend, but I don't say all of us. There are a couple clear exceptions we'll talk about coming up. More unsettled weather for next week with multiple disturbances and some rounds of showers that may persist. We'll talk more about that as well. Across the country, there's cool air diving into the northern plains and still some warmth and humidity down across the south. The warmest readings all the way from the desert southwest, southern Texas, well into the 80s, some lower 90s, 80s all the way back up into the mid-Atlantic as well. We are on the cooler side of this warm front, though. So that onshore flow means the temperatures right at the coastline, coming off those ocean temperatures that are still in the 40s, will mean the coolest readings. Down to the south, the warmth and humidity will breed thunderstorms. During the day on Friday, the greatest risk extends all the way from Jackson, Mississippi, up through Little Rock and over towards Shreveport and far eastern portions of Kansas and Oklahoma as well. So some isolated strong to severe cells, perhaps some tornadoes and large hail along with damaging wind gusts. For us here at home, I want to show you the feature we talked about a couple days ago, that big upper level low spinning in the Canadian Maritimes, these spokes of energy, which are represented in the oranges and yellows here, pinwheeling around this low, which is generally off to our north and east. But I'm going to stop this a couple times to show you that there's also another disturbance up in central Canada that's going to toss some energy in our direction. So as we take things through on Saturday, notice there are little bundles of energy off to our west that come into Connecticut, and that will play a role in our weather as we head into the start of the weekend. Then there's one more piece of energy rotates down and helps a storm center develop off to our south and our east as we head into the start of next week for Monday and Tuesday. Notice far enough south and east of us that it will develop essentially into a nor'easter, bring an onshore wind and toss some clouds in our direction as well. We're kind of wedged in between, though. As that low departs, the next system, or at least pieces of energy, come in as we head into later on Tuesday, and that will result in an increasing risk of showers later on Tuesday and into the middle part of next week. So let's take things through for our Friday. There may actually be a flurry or a sprinkle in far northern Maine. Most of us, it's a pretty quiet, tranquil end to the week. The onshore flow, varying amounts of sun and clouds. Saturday waking up to sunshine, although high, thin clouds, those cirrus ones, will be on the increase during the course of the day. And that one exception in terms of rainfall that I talked about will be from upstate New York stretching into Connecticut. Notice by Saturday morning, generally southwestern Connecticut, but the northeastern side of those showers may come into far southern Rhode Island, southern Berkshire County. So the nutmeg state, it's generally the worst weather during the day on Saturday with pockets of rain closest to that storm center that develops. The rest of us, it's a mainly dry day, but it's a cool onshore flow. So there will be a lot of clouds around, breaks of sun, particularly through far northern New England, but at the coastline, we're kind of socked in. So in general, it is kind of a cool, brisk feel. Sunday, that storm center to our south. Now, if this shifts north a little bit, you do notice that that northern extent of the precipitation may clip Nantucket or perhaps the outer Cape with a couple of showers later Sunday into Monday. And notice the theme, right? Sunshine inland, but with that coastal storm south and east of us, we get some clouds, we get that onshore flow, some pockets of drizzle may be possible right along the coastline. Tuesday, we're kind of wedged between that departing low and some showers and downpours that will eventually work their way into here by the time we get to later on Tuesday. So high temperatures for our Friday, 50s for many areas to 60 in southwestern New England. Keep in mind, for somewhere like Boston, for example, our average high should be around 60 this time of the year. So we're about 5 to 10 degrees below that. The onshore wind isn't overly strong. It's like 5 to 10 miles per hour during the day on Friday. 40s in the far north country from Berlin, New Hampshire, back up into Aroostook County. Overnight on Friday night, there will be a touch of frost possible. Northern, central New England, notice the temperatures drop at or below 32 degrees, fairly light wind as well. 35 to 40 for most of us in southern New England. Saturday, 50s again, but do you notice at the coast, we may hover right around 50 degrees. The onshore wind will be a little bit stronger, like 5 to 15 miles per hour during the day on Saturday. And there's that green, the pockets of rain through Connecticut, Berkshires, and then extending east. Temperatures for most of us in those areas will be a tad cooler, right around 50 degrees as well. Saturday night, widespread 30s to lower 40s with a few lingering showers along the south coast. And then Sunday, clouds, breaks of sun inland, maybe a lingering shower you notice along the south coast, keeping us a tad cooler. But in general, most of us go 55 to 60 degrees during the day on Sunday. And then Monday, very similar with breaks of sun inland. that pushes us at or over 60. And then at the coastline, again, with that onshore wind, we're generally running around or just over 50 degrees for a cooler than average stretch that will likely continue into next week, although we may see some temperatures bump up into the 60s briefly. You'll see that in the 14-day forecast right on our free 5-star weather app. Videos right at the top, access to our membership opportunities, our streaming network, our swag as well. Give it a download. Let us know what you think. Search 1 Degree Outside Weather in the App Store and Google Play. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the number 1 Degree Outside Weather.